try to upload all these videos so I can edit them.
Let me get your information.
So
Okay.
don't mind me. Mind my
Your
girls.
profile. So what we're gonna do is like when we launch our website, we're gonna put you on our site.
Okay.
Are you fighting out of Salem
I'm gonna be fighting out of 12, and hopefully if he can help me,
tomorrow?
yeah, if he can help me pay my membership, then I'm fighting in Team Quest every single day.
How do you spell it? Ready?
Yep, Bailey, B-A-I-L-E-Y.
What do you what weight do you
I fight at 170, and I'm trying to go pro at 155.
how
125.
but where are you from originally?
Salem.
What we also do is like we also like we feature fighters. We're gonna be featuring fighters So on our website we have banners and we're featuring fighters, so we're gonna put you on the banners on our website.
Okay. Cool.
Representing Salem. Portland.
Yeah, Portland's better.
Sorry, but I'm trying to find an angle where I can get you. I want to record everything.
Are you playing this thing?
Yeah, I want to make pictures.
I'm not tripping. I'm excited. Like this, you guys don't know. Like the music stuff is what. Like I go to work every day. I come home, I write 2
Way of
songs
life
every
beats.
night.
From Africa to China to
I
America.
started fighting because
Heavy.
I wanted to go pro, so I could start my own studio and shit, and pay for my daughter. Our homeboy from Africa made that beat. That's the only original beat. Everything else we had to steal off the internet. So we're trying to.
It's our time, so we kept waiting. It's a double dose of a deadly combination. And the aura turning fans into raisins. Had to come back, cause our thoughts get cravings. It's a double dose, it's a double dose. A double dose of a deadly combination. It's a double dose, it's a double dose. A double dose of a deadly combination. Young, fresh on the mic. I know all the ladies left light. Airtight. Body so right, guarantee she let me beat by the end of the night. Such a sweet sensation, a little consummation. I play chess with the game of flirtation. Yeah, and we something amazing. A deadly combination that you niggas ain't phasing. Who got beef? We can get it blazing. Fuck up the new boys, get them all cheap toys. Run through your money and expose the bum shit. Nicki Minaj killing shit, rapping like a mummy. Listen, I know I started off dissing, cause my ass you should be kissing. Yo, I'm not a honorable mention. Cream of the crop, bitch. Pay attention. Some say the Lord works in mysterious ways, but they ain't bearing sense. At a young age, the rest most of my life, my roots were slaves. And the only keep I knew died from AIDS. It's our time, so I kept waiting. It's a double dose of a deadly combination. And the aura turning fans into raisins. Have to come back, cause our thoughts give you cravings. It's a double dose, it's a double dose. A double dose of a deadly combination. It's a double dose, it's a double dose. A double dose of a deadly combination. Too extreme, that meat out of media and enormous appetites, but the beats keep feeding it. We just started there, we know that we win. Cause it's a double team like Yaz and Jack Quinn. He works a crime, it's Batman and Robin. You a Franco Jack, man, my boy's also Robin. Catch us on the beat, so it's causing disaster with our foots in the door like a wedding crashers. A look out of the snatcher, a rapper in the master, giving you the picture as we fly right past it. Like a lead, use a crash, go again.
We don't have he doesn't like he actually
or drinking orange juice, took something you tripping. The key, added to the product that you ripping. The bodyguards, and the hitman. Left and right with a golden direction. A murder charge, it comes with a confession. A teenage girl who has an obsession. A teacher had a lesson, a meeting and a ration. No exceptions, sleep in my resting. It's our time, mommy kept me waiting. It's a overdose of a combination. And our aura, turn fans into raisins. We come back, the thoughts get patience.
Contrast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can go over anything, bro. We got, like, I redid the song to Sublime's Summertime, the LBC.
Oh yeah.
That's on here. I sung it and did the best I could, but check that out, bro.
Oh, that's your music right there?
Listen.
Because I think we could choose one of the, you met Bill, right?
Yes. No,
I'll show you what we
they said he's over in Boise right now.
I'll show you the stuff, some of the stuff we do, what we did for $30. They haven't put it out yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet, huh?
There's
There's a last part if I said it, huh? Is that down the Buddha? Are you liking it? We're doing your boy, Terry.
Need your referral? Are you freaking kidding me? That's cute. Whose kid's that? My sister's son. Looks like a ready to kick some butt. Okay, and he's not my boy.
The last show?
The show that's coming out. The show that's coming out. I know we have you on the show that's coming out, the one that we took for that knucklehead fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.
But I know you're on my first one. Did he talk to you about the banner that we were putting up?
A little bit.
So basically, what it is, it's like that. It has your city in the picture. So on our site, when you click on a city, so when you go to Oregon, you click on it, then it will show you as the final from there. And it's good stuff is coming out of our website. We're waiting for it all to be done. It's not just the shows, there's other fun stuff.
Right. You gotta take the time to make sure everything's lined up right and ready to rock and roll before you actually get out there and be like, whoa, wait a minute, this
So
isn't happening right.
Put it this way, a lot of people are gonna be spending time on the website.
Nice. That's awesome.
We are,
They've been locked up on your website like everybody's locked up on Facebook.
yeah, but it's something cool that people, I mean, that, sorry, hopefully it goes through with the song. We've been working on it. Did he give you a clue?
Just right out here to the back.
Let me I'll show you the IT, the people that are behind working on it.
He was talking about possibly having like something set up out back for like, for come and do training and you guys film training and stuff like that going on. You want this door closed?
So, yeah, basically, Rufus is coming up with something. It'll be out, and a lot of people are going to spend time on the website, just trying to figure stuff out, and I think it's going to be cool. A lot of fighters are going to be, we got fighters from everywhere. So basically, there's, we've been working, and like I said, this is kind of like the other thing that I do. I do have a regular job, but when I'm not there, I'm here.
Right.
And we've been just like contacting so many people. I mean, we got people in Japan, in the islands, in Australia,
Nice.
Canada. So we're going international. We're international. I can say that. And,
That's
and
awesome.
still talk to you about a show, doing a show.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good promotion for all the fighters, and we're really not asking for, we're doing it all for free. We're not really asking. I mean, we're giving the opportunity to the fighters, and like everybody says, everybody wants to go to the UFC. There's only a certain percentage that get there, and what about the rest? MMA is a big business.
It's huge.
It's huge.
I mean, honestly, me and my wife have talked about it many times that MMA is blowing up bigger than boxing. Never thought about
yeah.
it. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, it just came out of the woodworks.
And we're trying to get that 80% of it. So, we're doing all the legworks. That's why we've been busting our ass going out there, just, talking to people everywhere and putting the site out. Just basically filling it up with shows that runs 24/7 for, everybody to come
Nice.
watch, and it's, focused mainly on a lot of the fighters. So that's what we do. So as soon as we launch, I'll let you know through Facebook or, and, we're keeping our fingers crossed. We have a deadline. Tomorrow's our deadline. Hoping those people back there go through with it. It's a lot of work with their kids.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
we
That's
just
what they
said,
do.
can you do this and make it happen? So they've been really working endlessly, and
They're geeks with the internet, and I'm a geek about fighting, so hey, we all got something in common.
we have people back there that are from mobile application, web designing, and just like totally doing stuff.
Nice.
So, So yeah, we will, that's what we've been offering fighters, and of course we've been, you know, talking to other businesses like Dirty Boxer. We've been doing some stuff for them for free, you know, just kind of like for example, if we, you know, we want to get you sponsored by them or whatever, we say, hey, you know, we did this for you, can you pull this for us? So
Yeah, I was talking with Stone about that. He's gonna talk to the guy over there at Dirty Boxers. I've been trying to get hold of them for a while. I've been hitting them on their webpage.
oh, they've been hitting us up like crazy.
So it's
I
like,
mean, every day it's like, okay, calm down.
yeah, because I didn't know how to get a hold of them, so I went on their website and there's a thing like info@dirtyboxer.com. And I've been,
So
I
how
just
you've
sent
been
them a
getting a
text.
hold of them, they've been trying to get a hold of us like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I just sent them a text yesterday morning on my way to work. Hey, I sent you a couple emails, and trying to figure out, 'cause I asked them who I had to talk to about possible sponsorship or whatever, and I haven't heard anything back from them. I was like,
And our boss was talking to us about getting our gears too. That's our other project that we're supposed to be doing, but we're just like we're trying to do the multimedia at the same time we're running all the PRs, and at the same time we're trying to do so we've been recruiting, but it's kind of hard for people to commit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as we get the shirts, we'll look you guys up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Billy Bob had asked me, because I told him I was going to come out and talk to you guys today. He was waiting for a design from you guys or something for shirts.
I know. So it's just.
He's like, man, talk to Stone. He's like, he's supposed to give me a design for shirts, and I'm supposed to get going on them. He's like, I haven't got nothing from him yet.
Yeah, he's very busy. He's the only one that does creative designing. I don't know how to do that stuff. So
Yeah.
He's only one person. And same thing. The boss is like, so we need new shirts. Where are the shirts? Like, we've been using these old ones.
Right.
We need new ones. So he's like, okay, I'll get.
Yeah, that's why I asked you the other day, about shirts. If you guys have shirts, just, I mean, shit. I'll start rocking one right now.
We've been giving. We had so many. We've been just giving them away, and people are like, do you have any more shirts? And it's like, so kind of we're waiting on him really with the design and stuff. So as soon as that's done, then because we're getting other gears other than just shirts. It's just a matter of time. Time is the big.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of my friends and stuff, only my wife, she was, yesterday we were talking about me coming out here, so see how much the shirts are and stuff, bring home some shirts or something.
Yeah.
And my wife's like my main support. It's great. We butt heads on stuff, but she's my biggest critic and she's my main support, so I love it.
So yeah, as soon like I said, as soon as that's done, we're still waiting for ours.
Right.
I mean, we're always we
Crack that whip on them. Hey.
And hey, our ride's coming out soon too. It's done. Our official Rufus fight ride.
I seen that Lake Continental.
Yeah.
Dude, that is badass. That thing is nice.
It just,
Oh.
like I said, it's
You
a
saw
matter of time.
Dude, that thing is sick. Yeah.
We just need to get it registered and get it going. And we're also looking at getting buses.
Nice.
Just to be able to like, if we're going anywhere else, like out of state, we can just bring a bus and bring a whole bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we roll, man.
Big dogs.
Big, running big.
Yep.
Yeah, when you
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
It's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just basically, deadline, or
Send
then
it work.
once tomorrow, hopefully that comes through. It'll be tight. And it's just the three of us that are making, you know, we have other people that, but it's only on their time, you know, we can't really get people to.
And I was telling Stone, I was like, I got Fridays off, you know, so I'm open on Fridays and weekends.
Okay.
So right now, I'm actually probably gonna start waiting to hear back from Saul, the owner of the Silver Spur, and might start working as security there on Fridays and Saturday nights. So
Yeah, so basically, when we're done here, we just kind of have to fill in our house, what's going on.
report, gotta report back.
Yeah, report. You know, he's
How it
not
is.
like, he's really low key.
Yeah.
But he's big onto the fighting.
There's nothing we do that he don't know.
Yeah.
Just put it that way. Whatever we move,
He's
he
the type of
knows.
person, and we could have launched our site, but you know,
Pick that
it's
up.
like,
I'm just
that's
saying.
not gonna work, that's not gonna work, so it's like,
Just like being married.
You just gotta, hey man, you just gotta say yes. Everything is right. You know, you can't. If you say no, oh boy.
Just nod your head and agree. That's just the smartest thing you can do.
Because if you go like this, you're not gonna hear the end of it. I'm just saying, man, I've been too much around married people. Oh, you see it? Once that thing starts, I won't. I'm done. See y'all later.
so you have to drive back to Midland.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go. My buddy, he lives over here in West Salem. He's the DJ at the Silver Spur. His wife, her uncle's actually the owner.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go swing by his place, and then if I got time, I'll go. Actually, I'll probably go
So where do you work at, and
into Walton at Gaylord Industries.
what do you guys do?
Built oven hoods. Yeah, for like Carl's Jr.,
Oh,
Burger King, hot dog on a stick. I think we're just working on getting Panera Bread back. We do like casinos, cruise ships, the military, prisons.
And you work Monday?
Monday through Thursday, 14 minutes, yeah.
Just don't tell you about our cook show that we're
Yeah.
starting. Yeah, and
Yeah, that's pretty badass, dude.
come up with your own favorite food, man.
Right?
Make it rock, you know. So yeah. That's what we do every day, man. We just get right into it. Once we step in here, it's in work mode. You know?
Yeah.
Once we step out, it's relax mode. So,
That's the way it is when I get to the gym, man.
Yeah.
Even before I get to the gym, I get
Yeah.
home and it's like, alright, it's on training
yeah.
mode.
That's
Work
how
is
it is.
play.
Oh man. And
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, you should start writing up about, you know, yourself
Yeah.
and how do you want us to, how do
See,
you want
you
your
get me.
story to be like, you
Yeah.
know, talk about.
I'm not
What-
right,
yeah.
I'm not good at writing.
like what we
just-
want.
Or yeah, how,
I just keep it in my head.
yes.
Yeah.
Writing for me, yeah.
How did you
You see,
get,
we're not like the other people where they cut things off. We're like legit where we just
The
you
raw
know,
footage is
yeah,
where it's at.
everything. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna hide anything. So when you right, just do about your stuff, your life story since you were young, how'd you get it, you know, something like that. I mean, it'll turn out great, man.
how'd you get where
Where you're at
you're
right
at right
Yeah.
now and what you wanna,
You know.
you know,
See, even with that bar fights, I mean, I used to go to this club. You know, you tell us, you know, the story just basically tell us, you know, what we're gonna do and what we're gonna, you know,
and
what bar
once you're ready, let us know,
Yeah.
we'll go film you.
film you,
The
take, you know.
areas where you know,
Yeah.
you want us to film, and then we'll produce it.
Or I
And
mean,
then we'll
even
put it out.
I mean, like say, even if you have your own camera and you're having like a family gathering, whatever, just take a little recording or something like that. You know, I mean, it'll help us out to do your story.
Yeah.
And you know, even if you don't want to write it down, just talk about it in your video and we'll edit that. You know what I'm saying? We'll throw it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That's what a lot of people are doing. I mean, that's what a lot of fighters are doing. It makes it seem like they're the ones going out to their family event or whatever, but no, they're just recording on their own and giving the people that, you know, do the editing, like me. You know, say, you shoot me that video, man, hook it up.
Alright.
Yeah, basically, it's like everything. We catch everybody mostly. Even if you're walking, we're with our fit pens, just trying to catch it so we can throw it in,
And it's always
And
it's always good to remember that
Yeah.
what makes you different from others.
Yeah, there you go. That's why
For
we
you
do
to
this.
attract,
For, yeah.
other people.
We want to show them that, even if you don't have nothing, you're becoming something. You know what I'm saying? All that hard work, all that hard work you put into is finally showing off. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, when they see us, like, man, that's a lot of people doing all those things, but no, we're different. We want to help people. That's our main goal, is to help fighters. Get them out there, get them to where they want to be.
Yeah.
So, still talked about it a lot.
And really, like, since we started this whole thing, we haven't really, we're not making money.
Yeah, we're
We're
just,
not.
this is,
Yeah.
and to be honest, bro, this is our time. We're just throwing in our time and we're doing
You
it
guys
for
are
the
doing it 'cause
fighters.
you love it.
Yeah.
This is where it's what you love and what you like to do, so.
We're making,
It's like basically help us help you. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Basically like that. So,
we help each other.
yeah, help each other out, man. If we have that connection, oh man, it's gonna be rocking. It's
Yeah.
gonna blow,
Well, it's just, like I was telling Stone, it's just like at the gym. You got a connection and eventually it becomes family, and if it's not there, then it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
That's
start
how
butting heads, it's like,
We
no, man,
also
you just
wanna
gotta
be
embrace
able to,
everything you possibly can.
Because we've also noticed that a lot of the fights here in Oregon are just like Oregon and Oregon. We wanna be able to bring that. For example, we're Islanders, right? This is one of our dreams, like bring Island fighters out
Out
and
here,
fight against.
Who was it? Who was it? Was it Enoch? The last United Combat Sport that was out at the casino, they had Kid Chaos. I think he was from Ireland, so they brought him over.
Kid Chaos.
Yeah, I think
He came over and fought one. I think it was JT Taylor or something like that. He fought.
See, the thing is we just don't want only from Hawaii. We want from all the other islands. You know what I'm saying? Bring them out, promote them out there. Because man, they love fighting. That's their,
Fighting
they
over there.
is like a
where
big.
we're from.
Yeah, it's one of the big things. They always fly to Japan, Philippines, just to fight. And imagine that's where the sports actually came up from. The MMA is from Japan,
Yeah.
And it's just awesome back home. They got extreme combat, Pacific extreme combat. They got Pure,
You've heard
They
of
got,
Vincent?
yeah,
You know it?
yeah. He's
These are cool in
yeah.
Japan.
Japan.
Nice.
He's a very
He
good
runs Fucker, I think.
purebred.
Yeah,
He runs,
purebred.
purebred USA. But
See, I'd love to get into something like that, traveling to
Yeah.
fights and stuff,
Yeah.
Even as an amateur, I don't care if I'm a pro, I'll still
Man,
I'll still go and
it's
fight
awesome,
in other states and stuff as an amateur. It
That's
don't
what-
matter to me because I love doing it.
That's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to bring other fighters. Not just
bring
Oregon.
other fighters here and be able to bring fighters, even like, for example, bring you back to the islands and say, hey, we got this.
Yeah.
Because if it's anybody that's outside the islands, it's big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, if you come, just you, I mean,
Just you
come
come
from
from off the island, man, you're an
Yeah.
underdog.
they're gonna be. Oh, that's a funny fight I want to watch. You know what I'm saying? I want to see
It's
that
not
fight.
just
That's a good fight right there.
Because
Yeah.
back home, basically, it's just like that, man. It's just
it's just like-
being at home. It's just fighting and
Right, and eventually you're gonna end up fighting the same dude
same
over and over
Yeah,
and over
yeah.
again.
It's
Over
like
and over.
something different.
But
Yeah.
if they see a fighter coming out from out here, it's gonna be like, oh, must be big.
Yeah, I'm saying. And they're not. It's really friendly back home, man. It's like awesome. I probably when you go there, see you probably like, fuck, I don't want to go. You're like, damn, I think I should stay here. But it's real. It's comfortable, man. It's a relaxing place. It's I mean, I've read where
Or
it's
even if
ranked
it's
top.
to, bring any fighter out here to hold a seminar or something
Oh,
over
yeah.
there about fighting, that's gonna be, that's money for them,
That's the sports back home, like I said, man. That's
So we want
sports
to
back home.
connect globally.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's
What does it take to go just to stick together and help each other out, and get there, man.
And like I said, if you want to fight in Japan,
Yeah. Imagine our boss is talking about getting us a plane already. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. We'd be flying.
Right?
All you're gonna see is a big roofless thing on the plane coming down, landing. That's the fighters, That's how we're gonna roll, man.
Yeah.
Paris, that's where he's aiming to, Everywhere. Basically, that's what we're trying to do is get everybody out there, It sucks if you're just gonna keep fighting over and over the same people in Oregon. You know what I'm saying? How can you get up there if you don't experience other fighters, like from different states and stuff like that?
And one thing that's good when I talk about who we are and we say we're based out of Oregon, the first thing with a lot of fighters that I've talked to is like, Team Quest, and it's like Team Quest is not the only. That's what I would always explain.
It's because
Team Quest is
yeah.
not ranking #1 right now in Oregon. There's other gyms that
And it's just because what's his name?
certain people came from there.
So
Yeah, you got
people
Chael
in the
Sonnen
US.
and Randy Couture and Matt Dillon that coming from there. You got Ed Herman and Chris Levin.
But they don't know that there's other gyms in here, what I'm saying, in Oregon.
And even in other places, but like I said, as soon as I talk about, we're based out of Oregon, the first thing that pops out is Quest.
Yeah.
It's like, when I started this whole thing, I'm like, who's Quest?
Yeah.
Like, what is it about Quest?
But shit, you got Midtown MMA who's got Corey Wyatt and Shorty Weichel. I mean, they're fighting out down in Vegas and stuff,
Yeah.
It's like, Corey Wyatt, he came and trained with us for a week trying to get his
gonna
brother
be
ready
crazy, so.
for the fight. Yeah,
You never brought your Duke back, huh?
Today's Friday.
Come
Never
on,
mind,
bro.
this is Sam.
We met 3 times, right?
Sorry. I didn't know you guys met.
What's your Duke, man? Let's jam.
It's a dog.
You don't bring it because you don't like to jam.
No,
I get it.
I bring it.
I
I didn't bring it because
Sam, he's gonna be working because he has a deadline tomorrow.
Basically. Eric.
I mean, we can take 5 minutes to jam.
There you go, Sam. Tell her.
It's all about that getting the mood and hands to work. All work and no play makes Mexico go, boy. Come on.
Come on.
You gotta get that cumbelo, cumbelo.
You would, Sam. You would. Oh, where's Steve, man? Where's Steve, man? I'm telling you, you're picking on me, man.
Payback's a
I
bitch.
know. Damn.
This is the happiest, jolliest motherfucker besides Santa Claus, man. Yeah, it's the easiest, especially with me.
I just love that from there. Why get mad, Shit. Enjoy the day, don't ruin your day.
So yeah, have your
If
wife
he's got a
ready.
deadline, why ain't you doing nothing to help?
Me?
Get your hands in your pockets. We're
What
talking.
do you mean I'm
They
not
were
doing
talking.
that? Come on now, Sam. You know how it works.
Oh, come on, this guy.
I'm buying her off. You see that? That's me being a sweetheart right there.
Oh, yeah, hey, man, we big on candies and stuff in here, man. We just didn't have enough to.
Bring some out to bring some hungry cookies.
Oh man,
I bring you shit all the time.
That's why I would be hungry. Sam, what you got?
Shit, last week, was it last week or the week before? I brought in, I put a pork shoulder on the Traeger and smoked it
Oh,
for
man.
14 hours. And then
What trigger?
I have one.
The one back here.
No, I have one of my own. Then I shredded it all.
Oh, that's
I
the one you
told you
bring
my
here.
boss
Yeah, the one I
Oh,
brought here.
okay.
I told you my boss is trigger. Yeah, the dad owns trigger.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll
When you
remember
bring
that
it
when I
in,
want to
oh my
upgrade.
goodness, I was like, oh.
I
Put a
made,
big old fatty brisket on
oh,
And you shredded that?
I
Oh.
shredded the pork and then made these barbecue pork sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Brought in all the goodies to go with it. It's good.
I went for seconds, bro. I'm sorry, but.
That's alright. That's what I did.
If you don't go for seconds, that's something
There's
bad.
something bad with that. I was like, shit.
I made the homemade
I
barbecue
should go
sauce.
for
too.
third.
Nice.
That was a fun day.
Yeah.
We do that shit all the time. One time these guys went out. They all went out and did a benefit walk for cancer support. And I got all the shit out and catered breakfast for like 25 people. Man. It was big stacks of food. Everybody came back. The bar was full of people. Music going, fire going. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just wish you would have brought her.
You would?
So who's in charge?
I give us some extra special eggs.
Who's working back there?
Where? When? Today?
Yeah, Tyler's
Justin. You heard Tyler's uncle died, right?
Yeah,
Poor dude was fucking broken in half, man, crying.
I know. We still went out there.
I gave him a big hug this morning. Didn't even say
So
anything.
he left again?
He came in just long enough to get shit rolling until Justin got here to take over. And now Justin's back there doing it. Tyler's just all swelled up. His eyes are all puffy and shit. Poor
Shit sucks, man. That's like the fight out in Willamina. My brother had a call from my dad. My brother freaking overdosed the night before. I was up fucking all night long. I didn't get to bed till it was 6
make it
o'clock.
through? Really?
It was
How old was he?
he was what, a year older than me. His birthday is February
When he was, how old
16th.
was he? 30?
Yeah,
He would have been 30 right now.
yeah. His
Oh, you
birthday
carry
is-
something in your hat, huh?
His hat. I carry.
Oh, yeah.
I wear this every time after my fight. I wear his jersey. I wear his shoes.
Right on, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's love,
That
dude.
sucks, dude.
went out there and fucking murdered that dude. yeah, that shit sucks.
Damn, dude.
Hate this shit.
So Tyler was here yesterday, and he got the phone call, and that his uncle was in the hospital, and then he got upgraded to ICU, and then it was like, no, we're gonna have to go plug, get over here. So he took off out of here, just started falling. And the dude that died is actually my homie's dad, and I didn't realize until yesterday that Tyler's cousin was my homie, and another dude that used to work here until a couple weeks ago. Shane and Brandon are like best friends since they were little kids, and it was Shane's dad who died. And so it's like 3 of my homies, they're all directly affected by this. They're all fucking broken. And it's pretty bad. Pretty bad deal. I went through a bunch of shit this year myself. My grandma died, and my grandpa died. It's all bullshit. That's why we gotta have as much fun as we can while we're still here.
Yeah, this was the
And I don't
time.
mean bad fun, I mean like good life supporting fun.
Yeah,
So that's the cook.
the chef himself out
Yeah.
there.
Or after the cancer walk. And we cook
We got tons and tons of shit going on.
yeah, some bacon, some eggs,
When are
everything,
you
man.
gonna hook it up like that again? It's that much to do.
Hey man, I've been working. The
Help.
grill's here. The grill's been here.
Imagine, bro.
I just got that other
But
one.
you told me that stuff before a fight, man. I ain't gonna make weight.
You want me to make weight?
We'll do it
That's like after weigh-ins.
Yeah.
My buddy Junior, man, he went to the back. He comes out with 3 platters of stuff. He's like, "Here, now eat."
Yeah.
Dude, I had chicken strips, jalapeno poppers, onion rings,
like you were
mozzarella
starving.
sticks. Oh man, I killed it.
It's like you were starving him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do, but he didn't bring it.
Have you heard
I
of
think
that,
it's in the other.
band showdown? I mean, lowdown?
What?
Lowdown?
Are you from around here?
Yeah.
Here in Salem?
No, I live in McMinnville. I used to live in Salem.
You've never heard of lowdown?
That's okay.
That's all right. Go on, Sammy.
I don't really literally my life is work. Come home, spend as much time as I can with my family, go to the gym, come back, and spend the rest of the time with my family.
That's a good life.
It's training takes up a lot of my time away from my
How
family.
long have you guys been around?
12 years.
12 years.
Since then. Well, since.
You guys just play local right around here?
So yeah, have your wife write down the story and then maybe send it to me and then I'll give you some tips and then we'll start working on how we're gonna put it together.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're probably just talking with her about stuff like that.
Okay?
I just back up and I say, "Babe, here, take care of it, please."
You know. I need you to do something for me.
She does, man. All the bill paying, everything, it's just there.
You know,
As long as I have a little bit of money on my card and a little bit of money in my pocket.
talk about how you wear your hat all the time, you know, the same jersey. That's the jersey you wear to the fights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Yep, the last 3 fights, I've won every single one of them.
When's your next one? Oh, you said you didn't know, huh?
Not sure yet. I guess my buddy Jesse, the dude from Sport Fight, was talking with him after the last fight. So he was thinking about trying to get me on the Sport Fight card, which that's in February. I don't know if I really want to fight in a boxing ring. Take the chance of falling out of the ring, but I mean, whatever. It's a big event. I mean, Sport Fight's like the biggest event in the state of Oregon, so I can't really.
I fight the bitches right there in a boxing ring, both of them.
Boxers.
I'll let her get me in that hole too.
I mean, you can look at it in a good way. It also pushes your name out there, you know?
Yeah.
Pushes you, I mean, even when you
Just
stand
think of
up.
the highlight reel when you fucking head kick the dude right through
Like,
through the ring. Send him
I was
out of the
thinking
ring.
of that
Rocky
video
style.
that I watched my last fight. You just watch that knee go right up and catch that fucker on the bridge of his nose.
Yeah.
And that's good shit.
I mean, that's how all these UFC fighters started to. They, like from small events to boxing events to whatever, you know, just to put themselves out there. And then to climb up to where they're at right now. You know, I mean, it's a sport, you know, deals with fighting, so,
Yeah.
you know, and that would be my motto, just to do it. Just go in there and
Anything.
just, do anything, you know, so that way when they look back at what you have done, and like, damn, this guy's been all over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking I was talking to the coaches and stuff. I think next year I'm gonna do a fight every month or like 1 to 2 fights every month. I might double up on a couple months on fights.
Do you make any money fighting right now?
On ticket sales.
Oh yeah.
Just because on the event. Like the FCFF, they don't allow you to do ticket sales.
Who's that?
Chael Sonnen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he takes all the money because he's a chump.
But yeah, United Combat Sport, Charlie, Knucklehead, and then my corner guy Adam was the one who did the Breach Standard fights, just the last ones. They allow you to ticket sales. They get a percentage off your ticket sales.
And there was nobody there this time.
Well, it was the same night as the Pacquiao fight
There was three
and the
things.
UFC fight
And the Oregon Stanford
and
game.
the Oregon Stanford game. It's like, come on, dude.
That was really bad planning.
Yeah,
If he would have switched it to another day or so,
yeah.
I'd have been back, man. For sure be back.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then-
my family wanted to come up.
What
but
shit?
the Oregon Ducks playing and then Pacquiao fighting.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You guys said you guys been going. Like, come on, man. You know how I was like, dude. Tell me how it goes, fuckers.
And that Pacquiao fight, man. I watched highlights of that fight, man. He fucking lost that fight.
Pacquiao did?
Pacquiao lost that fight, but they gave him the win because he's a champ. The dude didn't knock him out.
Right.
He moved the cards and it's like you're
It
fighting
wasn't
the
a
champ.
decisive win. You gotta beat the champ.
Dude, he
You did.
fucked him up. He did.
But you know, look
Worse
at
than
it
he did
this,
the last
but
time.
look at it this way, bro. That's his third time trying to fight Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? If you are gonna become the champ or whatever the second time, come on, man. That was your champ. You're gonna go for another third one? I mean,
I didn't see it. Maybe he did good enough to beat him. Maybe he did beat him. But
I
they
mean, with
just
the first two
didn't get
fights,
to him.
yeah,
It
with the
did
first,
because he didn't knock him down. He didn't knock him out.
it's hard.
He knocked him down like, what, 3 or 4 times in the fight.
That's why freaking what's his name is scared to fight him.
Mayweather Jr.?
Yeah, fucking scared ass punk, bro. Motherfucker come up with some shit just to back out of the fight. I mean,
Dude, they're offering those guys so much money. Like $50 million a piece to have that fight. I mean, seriously, you don't need that much money.
I do.
to look at it this way, man, that fight that happened with him and what's his name? Pacquiao and the one he just
Marquez.
fought,
Oh, Marquez?
Marquez is the only one out of the whole time we've seen Pacquiao fight that gave him that run. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Even Pacquiao
Marquez
people
is-
were
yeah.
saying that he lost the fight.
Marquez, bro, is a good fighter.
He
You know what I'm
is.
saying? But, you know, to look at it, and he really put on a show, bro. That was a good one.
Yeah.
You know?
In the long run, that's all they really care about. It's not the show you put on.
Yeah.
They still walk out with thousands of
Dollars. Yeah, even if
That's
he
what I say
fucking
about
loses
Clay
the belt.
Guida.
You know?
Clay,
Yeah.
I don't care if he wins or loses, it doesn't matter because that
He
dude
puts
comes
on
to
a
fight
show.
every time.
Yeah,
He comes to fight every time. I don't
Every
give a
time.
shit.
Even if he doesn't have the belt, bro, the fucker's still getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
He's one of my favorite fighters. I don't
He
care.
is.
I want to watch him fight.
Yeah.
There's never a dull moment in his fights.
Ever. Same thing with Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
That dude's fucking gangster. I don't give a shit. That dude, I don't care win, lose, or draw. He's coming to win every single time.
Yep.
And every move that he makes is designed to knock his opponent out or down. He's trying to finish at all times.
Yep.
And it's the best. He's awesome. My favorite fights ever, I think, top 10 anyways, would be between him and Ben Henderson and him. Dude, man, those fights were. Have you seen them?
Who?
You got to go back and watch them.
Ben Henderson and Donald
Oh,
Cerrone.
Yes. There's 2 fights. Number 1 was unbelievable. It was back and forth knockdowns, rock'em sock'em robots for 5 rounds. It was it was 5 rounds?
Dude, yeah, Clay Guido, he was bloodier than shit in that fight.
I missed
Or no,
it.
not
I didn't see it.
Cerrone got
Yeah.
bloody.
Now Ben Henderson, he's just awesome. He's really great.
Not Guido's last fight, but the fight before that, dude, he was just covered in blood. Came out with the win, though.
He's just that way. He's definitely got a warrior spirit, man.
Yeah. The way he fights, he reminds me of what was that fighting style where they dance around?
Capoeira.
Yeah, he reminds me like he should be, pulling off.
Do
flips
they
and shit
still
like
do that, capoeira?
Yeah, that's a Brazilian technique.
Yeah.
What sweatshirt is that?
You went for
Are you getting some of those?
We're gonna come up with the here.
I need to get a couple for my sons.
We're just waiting on Stone, like he said, what's his name, Billy Bob, right?
Yeah, Billy Bob waiting for the design to print the shirts out.
So it's gonna be.
Well, when you make the order, I want to get some of my personal shit ordered.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to have to be like, oh, we'll get them next time. Before you order it, let me know so I can order my shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna order.
I'll pay for it.
We're gonna, like Steve already told us that.
Let's do
Once we get all those things, it's.
Hey, before you order the shirts this time, let me know so I can put my personal order in on that. And then let me know how much I gotta pay for it. But both my sons want hoodies. I want a hoodie. I need some of my own
I'm
gear.
just trying
So,
to, that's what you know, load this order back so we can all get videos and
yeah,
everything.
before you order it, let me tell you what I want.
Girls, and they're moving next week.
Billy said give him that design.
Huh?
Billy said give him that design so he can start printing.
Just
I
don't,
know, we've been waiting because the launch and everything, we're just like, we gotta wait, plan it right.
just don't forget me, please. My kid told me, he was telling me last night, Dad, can we go clothes shopping this weekend? So what do you want? He said, oh, I need this, that, and the other, and I want a sweatshirt. I said, what do you want? He said, well, I want a low-down sweatshirt. I said, how about a Rufus sweatshirt? He said, well, I thought that too. So I'd rather
Yeah,
get
we
him.
already did it, we're gonna get everything set. Did you guys take off? You guys back?
Fuck, man, I've been waiting all day long. That's what I mean.
Hey, I see, we got some photos of him, right? Yeah.
Hey, I don't know who that, man, I'm Sam.
Very nice
Nice
to meet you.
You fighter too? Nice.
Still running.
What weight class?
Right now I'm 170, but I want to go pro at 155, so I got some work to do. I walk around at like 185.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that brick wall. So that was when I was trying to drop down to 185. That last fight we just had, my body just plateaued out and it wouldn't go any
That guy was
lower.
a pretty, he was in the Marines.
Well, the dude I fought before,
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe, he was in the Army.
Well, that
Was
guy
it?
straight out of the Marines, he said, he was talking about he had some skills and
Yeah,
never fought
I've
anything
seen
before. That was
he's got a big old huge ass upper body, and I was like, man, we're gonna be on the ground.
But you
the whole fight.
did good. I mean,
I anticipated it from the beginning.
that was
you
a
know.
good fight.
You got that fight on film?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
actually the processing right up into the next batch. But yeah, we're gonna start going up today, so currently everything that we film is up right now.
So are you filming this weekend?
So we are doing the whole thing. So it'll be all
Let me
around.
call my wife and see if she wants to go. If she doesn't want to go, I'll probably go and let me run one of the cameras.
Yeah, please do.
I will.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
we'll put you up on the stage one. wherever.
Sure.
I'd like to have you floating because I know you can pop in and grab like, hey, what's up you doing, you know?
I'll do any of that. This time I'll be dressed for it. Last time I just put on whatever. You
Yeah,
know?
you know, I'm supposed to be a little busy in the back, but.
I kind of felt bad for the ones who.
Why do you think that was for that last fight? What's your opinion on
We
why?
were just talking about that.
The UFC fight, Pacquiao fight, the duck game.
Yeah, so how come, why would, do you think they didn't foresee that, or was that, because those were all dates already set with schedule?
Yeah, I don't think he was thinking about that. And at the
Such an
Armory,
oversight.
there's, yeah, well, at the Armory, they only allow so many events a month. and it was actually supposed to be in September, I think it was, and then it got pushed out till November.
How about Friday night fights versus Saturday? You know, do they traditionally do better?
Saturday night fights.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Now, because I know Knucklehead's doing one, right? Are they planning on another one?
I
Or what's
think-
Billy Ross Hill on it with
I think
the
in March or May, they're doing another one. I'll be on that fight card too.
Do you guys usually have all your fighters? Is that kind of like you guys all fight that
Their
night?
first one they did, it was like stacked all down the card.
But you had a lot of other people from everywhere else, which I liked it because the vibe was there. The yellow shirts everywhere. I was like, yeah, that's big. Yeah, that's nice. What is a Knucklehead right now as far as their next for the fighters? Is there someone going pro already, or is there something going with the dog pound that do they have anyone that's kind of taking that next step, or who would be the first one to take it?
To go pro?
Yeah.
Danny Linton, he's already pro.
Okay, so yeah.
And then I don't know what's going on with Jesse. He's actually coming off a broken hand from his last fight.
That was wow.
Yeah, got his first TKO ever.
Wow. Okay.
First knee
Well,
ever
that
from the
in
fight.
Boston,
Not
what was
that
that?
the pavilion in Salem. That was Charlie's first event back.
Yeah.
Jesse Apple. What's his name?
Jesse Lane.
Oh,
Well, who was he fighting?
He fought a dude. God, where did he fight the guy out of? I think the guy was out of Team Chaos.
Do you think that was something that? Did you guys have tape on that fight, or did you guys see it? Because I like because
I think MMA Mass Media shot video of that fight.
I wouldn't mind
If I remember
I
right.
should talk to Jesse too about you two coming in and setting up something that we could interview the whole gym, like that would be nice.
Yeah.
And give you because we get talk on a lot coming out, like really put the most because you guys doing a lot.
Yeah, I know Jesse, he's got to let his hand heal, and I think it'd be either me or Hubs the next one going up. So, like I said, I want to get at least right around 10 fights in before I look at going pro. I want to establish something, get a title shot before I,
Is there kind of any rumors out there about what the next title or who they're looking at? Or?
I was actually looking. We went out to Chinook Winds where HJ fought, and I was Jesse Apodaca fought.
Did he fight at the Dirty Box?
I
From
think so.
Alaska? Or
no.
was it?
Jesse Apple.
He's fighting Corey Wyatt.
Okay, yeah.
Right out here at Spirit Mountain on the 9th.
Now, is that who ranks, because I've seen there's an article that Corey Wyatt is ranked number 1?
Yeah.
Do you know where the ranking
Corey
system
was 185 champion, FCFF.
So is
Played
that
for
just
a little
that
bit,
ranking?
and then he lost it to.
He lost it?
Yeah, he lost it, and then he's been fighting in a different league. So I don't. That was the last I heard of him, but he trained with us for a little bit at Team
he
Quest,
got-
and then left.
He
And then,
got the FCFF over at Cage of the Coast 5.
that was old.
They've been fighting on
That was he fought
And then-
Rico Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he just fought down in Vegas. Yeah.
That was
Did
in
he win down there?
Or no, it was in Reno.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah,
It was a pay-per-view and
that would be tight.
And,
That would be super tight. Just get on a plane with our whole crew, go over there.
but
That'd be
and
dope.
capture it. Oh, we can't use this with it. It's a pay-per-view after hours. You want to see the real life of it.
But yeah, that's what I was looking. I was actually looking at going after Jesse for that catchweight 195 belt, and he lost it. So.
And any fight you have now, we want to make a big deal about it. We want to put flyers out. We want to talk. Get to your point. Y'all having some dialogue on a little radio talk show we got, and really producing it so people start because we feel it's gonna build for ticket sales. It's just gotta give them enough opportunity to just click, check it out. Come on. Without knocking them in the head with just blasting it mindlessly. But really strategizing to get a buzz and they'll hear it, gang, building or whatever they come, and make it for Dirty Boxer for just like spin this Dirty Mouth, or
Yeah.
whatever the spin is, we want to produce something that will line for help for you. So I think we're good. Do you need you have all this stats?
Yeah.
We let Billy Bob know that Stone will be on that design.
Yeah. We're just website soft launch, so we'll probably contact you guys tomorrow if you have access to computer. Fill out the profile so we can start making you guys look good on it before it launches to the public.
Did you show them that dirty boxer trailer you made?
You know what? I don't even know if it's I was missing some files on that, but
I showed him
so yeah, so it's on. She knows where sequence 1 is.
this
Yeah,
sequence.
I was missing a bunch of because I kept moving shit, so
Did
I'm
you
having
see-
a headache with our video.
The music, by the way, was him.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you showed them the first round one? Because I know you guys went back.
What question you had?
We were actually just got
well,
video of those
I'm
yesterday
out of
when you
12
came in there.
Trying to work it out. I've been
The audio
sparring a
for
little
it,
bit
so,
Team Chaos because I work down here
You know
now.
what I was thinking? I
I'd
was
rather
thinking
go
that
back
maybe you
in there.
can't get that stupid thing to
It's
work
too
with the
much-
vocals.
Yeah,
It would
I
be-
am I
it's
still
a
in
demo,
Canada?
and it probably doesn't have the driver.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like-
Bro probably
I don't know. I like to go, bro.
USB
And like,
thing or whatever. So we put
I
it
don't
on
know.
to
Like they go, but it's like a
Yeah.
different level. You know what I mean? Like
Do you think it's a control
I don't
issue?
like to win in practice. Like that's how you get better.
We're on garage band and we're
Sometimes I
trying
win
to
it,
You're doing
so
it
it's
through
like
GarageBand.
yeah, we'll learn.
take that as whatever.
It's
You know what I
just
mean? I
probably-
don't like shit talk.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it this
Yeah, they wish to get
It's
some
same shit,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
I'm down.
it's his program.
I'm looking
I
to
have my
fight
own
with
program.
anybody.
Tell them
Everybody,
take
I'm
your
like,
program,
let's
we'll
spar,
put one
let's do
in.
some shit.
All right, I'm
No
gonna put it
one's
up
really
for you.
down.
I like, yeah, dude,
I
like,
thought
like,
about that. There's
dude, I
no
love going
reason
with
why
little
that
guys
shit
because
He's
they're
got
fast.
So,
Yeah.
I fucking love the thing.
I used to weigh a lot. Like we were helping like Yushin Okami.
No,
He
his
came
reason
through and he
and
fought
all that,
for
you
Anderson
can
Silva.
connect them both
Yeah.
together.
We
All
had
of
to
the
train with
Hardware is connected
Trail, I've
correctly
got to
and it's
fight
getting the
with
signal into the
Clan.
computer,
I mean, but I
but
like
the
going
key is
big
missing
business
to
too,
make the
'cause, like,
program work.
I feel like
Pro
I'm a
has
lot
it.
stronger, but I don't know.
Check out,
I think that was a
Impact
little
will
bit
give
of
some
sabotage.
George Sonoropoulos strings up there.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
He's a DJ. Oh, we about to learn everything.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, we about to
We
learn
want you to be in there. We want you to do everything. That's
Everybody
our
should be
job.
cross-trained for everything.
Like everybody, that's what I'm saying. Like I wish we had
Right.
that kind of status.
There
where
should
we
not
could
be a
just
key.
train
It should just
anywhere,
be-
'cause if I had
That's
to
Turn
why
it
it's
on and work.
programmed,
I
so
had
it's
to go,
perfect.
I train
He
all
knows
the
how
time.
to use it.
You know what I mean? Like who wants to get stuck with the same competition all the time?
Cross training is where it's at, man. You
Yeah.
gotta have cross training.
Yeah, and I gotta,
train with the same people all the time. You just learn
That
the
dude
moves and
came over
shit.
to my
Exactly, and that's what I need some cross training.
Use it.
Yeah,
and
It's
anytime I need, I
cross-training
can have
bad.
him come to my house and teach me more.
Because we got some guys usually come over from
Use it.
like Broken City and shit every once in a while.
okay.
And then all hard MMA, they're out in McMinnville. We're gonna do some cross training with them sometimes and shit too.
So do you meet with who's out of Old Heart again? I know there's a Vinny or the Nightmare or is that dude from there? I know we met him at Caves at the Coast. And I wanted to touch back. Do you talk to anybody over there at Old Heart?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fernando, who else is out there? Guy who Jesse Apodaca fought out there at Sugar Quinn's. He's from there.
Well, if you like if you
Christian
ever reach
Resendez
out,
is out of there.
just share that. We'd love to put their feature on. Just let people know what's going on out there. Maybe there's so much. It's funny how all these businesses are growing during this time. When even other people are having a hard time to keep afloat in the web. I mean, the technology bubble, all of that, people are shutting down, but MMA just keeps rising. But I guess it's health, physical, like there's more reasons for it. Just not, people could just take it. Is that
Yeah.
Even in the worst of times, this country is needing to rally around a sport to lift up their spirits. It used to be baseball, sometimes it's football.
But it's
Our
like that,
generation is more of the fight game. It really is. Football's seasonal. Baseball's seasonal. Everything is seasonal. MMA is all year round.
Yeah. It slows down a little bit in the wintertime, but not much.
Just for the holiday super time.
And boxing is just whatever.
Boxing just kind of lost its luster because they're so
Because MMA
splintered.
came into the scene out of nowhere and just blew up.
Well, they were their own undoing because they splintered so badly. You can never the IBFW, FWBW, heavyweight champion, who's who?
Yeah.
There's so many different divisions. He's a heavyweight champ. Oh, I thought he was a heavyweight champ. Or he's the unified belt.
Yeah.
Nah. For sure. It's splintered too much. From when I was a kid, that's where I started off being such a fight fan was boxing. And there was You know, just a couple of divisions. That's it.
What are you guys doing for the Civil War? You guys gonna be anywhere around? I know we're trying to tailgate and film there, so if you guys happen to be in the area, we'll give you kind of the text of where we're gonna be at. But I know we got what is it? Some people from Midtown coming out.
You guys gotta come by and see us. We're doing food.
Where's it at this year? Is it down in Corral?
So it's Gigi. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Duck Turk, yeah.
Down freaking Doctors.
Hey, I'm a duck.
Hey,
Ah!
sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you a beaver?
Yeah.
You should stick to-
We all have some,
There you go.
we all have some history with the LS. Yeah, so it's all good.
They
Just
ain't
read
gonna
it.
win.
Nah.
They ain't gonna win.
I
Yeah,
keep
but
telling
having
you.
shit in here this year.
The thing is, I want them to win just cause.
Yeah, I'm supporting.
They're-
I like the underdog to win.
Their last good year was when Piscatelli graduated. And that whole football team that year was the shit. They took down the Ducks, they took down USC on their home turf.
That we got and went wild. Didn't you guys take the poll down there? I know they had to stop something after that game.
Yeah, they,
When they broke out at USC or something.
Yeah,
I know
they were taking
forced a new
goalposts down.
rule, yeah. Okay, after the game, nothing can prize to. Yeah. So yeah, well, man, there's the scene, and we want to target that and market you guys in those places too, you know. So we're out there trying to kind of campaign and see what we can get and how people react to it. So we'll be doing the street signs thing. So what do you think about it? Have you ever read? Or did you know? And you know, don't be opposed to starting some, you know, wild rumors that we can reinforce through YouTube and whatever to get some hype out. Like we will do promotional scam schemes and things that'll hype it up. You know, even if we have to do Shell talks about, you know, just, like
Shell,
hey,
what
yeah.
doesn't Shell talk about, man?
Did you see his new one?
That boy's got some loose
No, did you
lips.
see his new one?
He's getting hits with it.
Oh, you better watch it. Oh, it's so.
I'm already like, you know, in all that.
Dude, he already got like booted out of Brazil. He said, "Don't even think about coming down here."
There's probably
He
some
wasn't
comfort
even-
anyways,
Yeah.
I think he made the decision not to go to Brazil
They
because
told
he
him.
was getting death threats. If
Yeah.
you come to Brazil,
Well, they
you're
had,
going to leave in a body
I
bag.
thought fool was joking. He was tweeting from like,
Yeah,
I think it was like Washington, and he was just like talking and shit, saying that he was there, and he really wasn't. And then our jujitsu coach is Fabricio. What is his name? I don't know. He's black though. I keep forgetting, but he's from Brazil. So he's talking to our
Fabricio
coach
Sherner?
and shit. He's like, yeah, Sherner.
Yeah, he's pretty dope, dude.
Freaking horse, dude. He's
Yeah.
huge. But anyway, he's like talking to the other coaches and stuff, like, hey, what's up with Joe? Is he really, you know, they told him that he was joking, but I think because of the language barrier, nobody got that.
Hey, Mr. Miller, have you guys? You officially met yet? Yeah.
We all met, yeah.
Okay, good.
So Sam, I'm gonna borrow you and we're gonna hit the road.
Hasta la vista, ladies.
I'm tired of waiting on you, Sam, just so you know.
Damn, you're letting her both
It's good meeting you guys, Phil.
Nice to meet you.
Good meeting you. We'll see more of both of you, I hope.
Oh, definitely.
I know. I'm bad man. I'm bad man.
See you later, man.
You guys haven't seen this? This is tight.
After 3,000 shows, it's pretty tough to call something a first, but today's show has a great one. Yesterday we interviewed UFC fighter Chael Sonnen. We pursued him because he is known as a personality who can be unpredictable. He was. There's two parts to this, and we begin with how it began yesterday. Me telling him, watch this clip, and then we'll talk. Here's the clip. Those words from Chael Sonnen after beating Ryan Stan at UFC 136 on October the 8th. Now, just over 5 weeks later, Chael, you back down. Is that the truth? What? You back down? You say that the offer is expired and you're no longer willing to throw out those terms?
You might want to take the bass out of your tone. I'm not sure you know who you're talking to here. Anything, so check your facts.
Okay, so you're saying that you will fight Anderson Silva, and that if he beats you, you will leave the UFC forever.
When? What are you talking about? What is this, your first day on the job?
Okay, well tell me what I'm
You're
saying.
mixing 5 different stories here. I mean, this is like doing amateur hour or something. What show am I on here?
What did you
Is this for
say?
public? Is this for
What
public
did you
radio?
say after your last fight in the octagon?
Well, explain it. But what are you talking about? You're combining stories here. Where do we go from me defending my championship for the first time, issuing a challenge for my second championship title defense to all of a sudden the great Chael Sonnen is back down? Who's doing your facts there?
I heard that you said the offer had expired.
I heard that. Well, now you're hearing from the champion himself.
Okay.
The offer has not expired. What are you even talking about? What offer? Should we just redo this, or do you just want to go on the air and look like a fool? What is it you're even talking about?
It wasn't, okay, we can redo this. Wasn't,
No, guy,
did
what?
you say? What was
No, don't redo this. This is the interview. I realize.
You're not even like that in real life, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Marketing,
where the hell?
whoever's putting him out like that is
what,
perfect.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
redo this.
So he's not like that in person?
He's
That was
he's
great TV.
quiet,
I just
shy,
want to make sure it was
very
great
nice
TV,
person.
and now you really have it.
He's legitimately cool. He like he doesn't talk shit like that.
serious.
Like,
Yes, I'm
you can
aware.
take pictures
That
with
was
him
great
aside,
TV, and
like,
now we've lost.
Okay, well,
But
make it even better.
don't tell him
so
he's
what
a
did you
coward.
say?
Like, you're
just
fucking
I just
up.
want to make sure that I
Maybe
have
it's
it
pissed
correct.
off.
Well, you
He's
know
not.
what I said, but you're telling me that I backed down.
I heard you
That-
backed
That's
down.
garbage.
Okay, so
How?
That's how
How
you
do you
started
just
your
say
life?
things like,
Yeah,
I
that's
swear
very
you
funny.
backed down? Here I am looking to pick a fight with Anderson. I backed down. I stood there big and tall, and he
Yeah,
covered
my
his
friend,
mouth like a little fruity boy.
Bro,
And you're going to
Chael
come on
knows.
ESPN and say that I
I
backed down by giving you a
and
free
Chael
interview?
was like, chill
He's
about
the one that backed
That
down.
dude's
How
way
could you even
chill,
say
man.
something so
No
stupid?
disrespect.
Why don't you try to get a free interview with Anderson Silva and see how that works out for you?
Okay, hold on to that.
Remember what I was
You're
telling you
telling me
earlier?
that I backed
He's
down?
dead serious, bro.
What do you want? What do you
Dead
want to do?
serious.
Does he
That's
know?
what I was
If I tell you I'll sell you my car for 10 grand, you think I can just call you back a year from now and say, hey, I'll take that 10 grand for the car? That's not how offers work. Is that how you guys do business in Canada?
Yeah, that's it.
Because in my country that created business, I made him an offer. Apparently it didn't work. He didn't accept it. So it's not that I backed down, but apparently I need to present him with a new offer. You guys probably don't do that in socialism, but in American society, that's how things work.
I really had no idea what he was saying.
When
What
he
he was
comes
referring
back
to. I
on,
didn't know if he
try to
was
redo it.
joking, as he's known to do, or if he was offended, as he's known to be. So we started again upon his suggestion. Those words from Chael Sonnen after beating
Now
Brian
he's
Stann at
pissed.
UFC 136
He's
on October
pissed.
the 8th. 5 weeks later. Let's clarify this because you and I have been debating before we went on the air. What is your offer and challenge to Anderson Silva?
Well, I would love to clarify it, and if I had enough respect for you and your show, I would probably do it. but-
Okay, so you throw something out, and 5 weeks later you're walking away from it.
Oh my
The next question.
Okay, August the 7th, 2010, UFC 117, 310 of the 5th round. What are your memories of that?
Of 2010?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
Well, I remember
today.
Anderson Silva, after you beat him for 4 rounds, submitted you.
All right. So was that like a trick question? Was this
No,
like,
I wanna
They already know the answers?
Right, no, my question
Your little
is,
cheat sheet, did you write that down on the palm of your hand?
No, I did it right
in
through here.
today's interview?
have you worked on your jiu-jitsu since then? You certainly look like you had against Brian Stann.
shit.
I mean, I work on skills every day.
Would you agree that your jiu-jitsu at that point was probably deficient?
No.
No? So how did you let a guy, after you dominated him for 4 rounds, submit you in the
Like
5th
you
round?
let him win.
Well, look, it's a two-man sport. It's not a matter of letting somebody do something. I mean, I've been doing stuff my whole life. It's, guy walks his whole life doesn't mean he doesn't stumble every now and then.
Right. And if you fight him again, how do you prevent that from happening? The stumble.
Who cares if it does happen? Who cares?
Who cares if it does happen? I don't get that.
I'm sure you don't.
No, what do you
That's
mean?
why
Who
you're
cares
a
if it does
commentator
happen?
and you don't get locked in the octagon. Yeah, I think he chose the right career path. It doesn't
Right,
mean
so-
you gotta
So you don't
compete.
care? You don't care if you lose to Anderson Silva?
What is this like gotcha questions? Let's just move. This is turning confrontational here while I've given up my time to come and give you an interview. Do you have anything pertinent to ask, or are we just going around and around here?
Well, I thought that was a pertinent question. I asked you about jiu-jitsu.
Well, it's
but
not. It's a
apparently- okay.
stupid question.
Okay.
So read the little palm of your hand that you wrote your points down on and move to the next one. Let's see if we can actually do something here today. Give the people something to watch.
Is the A in MMA the art? Is that dead?
I don't even know what mixed martial arts stands for. Okay? I mean, I don't know where that came from. Mixed martial arts is a legal term that can date back to the 2001 Nevada State Legislature. I don't work for the Ultimate Mixed Martial Arts Championship. I'm not a martial artist. I am a fighter. I work for the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and I don't care about art or their little gis or their little cotton belts.
And would that describe, for instance, the Nojera brothers?
What is it?
I know I am. What?
Well, you're talking about the little gis, and you're talking about Anderson Silva, who's a black belt, right? And he got it from the brothers. And I'm asking you whether your description of the way mixed martial arts shouldn't be describes those guys.
He's literally.
We're talking about Anderson Silva since when? You just said we're talking. When are we talking about Anderson Silva?
I was asking you. See, are you playing with me
What is
now, or are you being
athlete
serious? Because people are watching this.
Have
and
you been
going,
there to
I'm
Athlete Day?
truly
What he's always
confused.
wearing?
I mean,
That's the
here,
sound
do you have
Is that
a
not
question
his
for me? Let's do that. I'm not
People
trying.
just-
I'm not
from what
trying
I
to be a jerk
understand,
here,
they
but
just
I am
get
truly
to
flabbergasted.
Is that he's
Are we
been
doing
like
the
advertising?
What are we doing here? What is it you want to talk
You
about?
know what I
You're
mean?
bringing up a
Like-
fight from 2 years ago?
Yeah,
So
but
I'm happy to talk about it.
Like,
But,
Chael
but
is
certainly,
like,
if you follow
I
this
feel like
sport
they
at all,
pick
you
at
know
him
that these
sometimes,
questions
like,
have
he's
all
not-
been covered.
I've
So
never
if this
ever
is your
seen
first
him.
day in MMA,
You know what I
I
mean?
guess. I mean, I
like,
guess.
to
You know what the
anybody, he's not
octagon
like
is? Have
that,
you heard
but
that before?
I don't understand why
Sorry,
people
let me
provoke
calm
him
down.
because
I
he
want
just
to
says
give you
what's on his
nightmares.
mind. Like,
tonight.
that
And
goes
why
back
would
to
I
that
possibly
Carlton,
have nightmares?
type of
So
persona.
they
That's
address
not
that as
a-
as
Watching a guy out of control, just losing control over here.
You know, like that's
So you think you're
He's
totally
on
mad
himself.
ridiculous. Yeah,
So he's not rude in person.
Control of
not
what?
at all.
Of
Not at
yourself,
all.
of my domain, sure.
He's not
It
arrogant.
seems like
he's
Anderson
not an
Silva
asshole. Like,
is a humble
he's a
guy.
good role
How
model
has
for
he
kids.
gotten
Like that's what I'm
so
saying. Like I
riled up? Is that a legitimate
don't
question?
know that persona, but I mean I know that look. I know that means I'm mad. Like he's really
Is that a
pissed off
legitimate
right now.
question?
Dude smiles more than anybody I know. He got his nose
What?
broken by
GSP
somebody who
then.
shouldn't have been throwing elbows.
You like him as a player?
amateur.
Right.
Just
Greece,
laughed it off.
Saint
Like I'm sorry,
Pierre.
kid. Don't worry about it. You've
Greece
been practicing
St.
next
Pierre,
year.
insinuating
You know what I
that.
mean?
like
Like
him as a
he's
fighter.
not nasty.
You do.
I think he's pretty good.
Now,
Right. I think he's I think
who's
he's
that
great.
fucker?
So you said that you stopped watching
Rick-
him because
Rick
you
Story?
like to watch hockey
Yeah,
and rugby
Rick?
and any place
He's
where a
massive.
fight will bring up, implying that he
He's
doesn't
shit.
really fight. Is that
Yeah, I
correct?
mean, like there's some legit dudes
Well,
who
you just
in
said
the
you
league
like
like
him as a fighter. I
Matt
don't
Lindley.
understand.
He's a
must
dick.
be missing
He
something
called me
here.
a little fucking asshole
You got
because
that.
I put him
So
down.
do you
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah, but
his
he's
style of
getting
fighting or not?
ready for a fight in Poland, which he loses.
Yes.
He gets mad, like, I
Would you
don't
beat him? If
no
you fought?
respect for that shit. They try to tell me, like, oh,
I would
chill out,
do my
you know,
best.
this is his gym, but it's
I
like,
would make the
you
assumption
ask
you
us to
would
help
do
you
your
train
best
and then you're being an
anytime
ass.
in the octagon, would you not?
Yeah.
So that doesn't really tell me much. So you're leaving now
Fed up for
because
Yeah.
of what reason? It kind of has that Mike Tyson feel back in the day. Perhaps you should do a few sit-ups as well. Apparently, that is the end of
condescending.
the man that we were actually really looking forward to talking to.
I like his
Chael Sonnen, who is getting up.
But you know, he works it well and he knows where it's
Watch him
going and he's
as
getting
he
hits and
apparently
I think if
is
that
going
builds
to
his
depart.
popularity, puts the
And
light on
I
us,
have to
that's
say,
good.
3,000
Well, it
shows.
has.
And now
Like,
we
he-
support him.
He's like the shit talking, like that was joking. Like he's
That's Twitter.
literally, and like, cause he'd come into practice and like, I remember when he was talking about that, and he was like, dude, they're going crazy. And one of our assistant boxing coaches, he was like, no, seriously, like people follow him just to hear what he says, and we were like, yeah, right. Look on there, and it's like they're going off. They're about ready to kill his ass in Brazil, and he was saying he was there, and he wasn't. He was up here. And we we're like, dude. But as far as like persona hanging out, talking to you guys, hanging out with people, I've never seen a bad bone on a guy's body. Like motivating, really nice, always signing. He's always signing shit for little kids every time we see him. Yeah, that's kind of clownish. Like how I hate how the media can they kind of portray a role of attacky or you know what I mean. Oh, this person's amazing. They're the most great. This and that. Oh, this person's this and. They're horrible, and you can't even ask a man real questions when he's taking time out of his training schedule.
All his attention is
Yeah.
on like, getting him heated and getting him.
Yeah, you can piss him off to get a story. Like that's kind of foul. But at the same time, I mean, people are gonna watch that. Like,
Oh yeah, and people watch that.
yeah, and that's not a gimmick. Like that's I'm pissed off. Don't disrespect me. Like that's understandable.
So is he cocky like that?
No, that dude's not
He's
cocky.
hell laid back.
Not cocky. I think he owns the FCFF.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
does.
like dude's way chilling is like I said, I see his mom and I'm like, hey mom, hi Freddie, hug me. Like she's sitting over there giving him water during like, it's legit. Like people, you know what I mean? People get the wrong impression. And actually, before I ever met him, I didn't like him because I just watched the UFC and shit. And then like I saw him in person, I was like, no way. You know, there's pros who are trying to be what he is, and they'll spar with you and want to be a badass, and you know, you have to just go hard. Like I've been socked up by Mike Pierce so many times. You know, this dude's in the UFC handling business, and then there's guys like of his status who are sitting there like, nah, dude, you gotta throw Superman this way. You gotta spin it back with this, you know, or all right, I'm gonna lay on my back and let you work your upper game. Let's go. Like I just lost my fight, and he was letting me work top game on him for like 2 weeks. You know, what professional who makes, you know, this man's making or has an opportunity to make millions, and I'm sleeping on couches, but he's paying me the respect that I should because we have the same type of soul. That's what fighting's supposed to be about, not all this media bullshit. You know what I mean? Don't fucking attack me because I have something that you want. That's whack. Jealousy, you know?
But he does put some statements out there that makes it real
On
easy.
his, yeah.
And then it's good because it's good publicity.
Yeah, he does it on his own.
He does it because he knows how to market himself.
He's like
Yeah.
the MMA
Right,
of,
this is
He ain't dumb.
he's like the
TV.
Mayweather of MMA.
Yeah.
Mayweather has done some smart things to bring that light in.
Hell yeah.
And he made
And he goes with it because
And
that's
right
what's
now,
going on.
everybody's just like following Chael Sonnen
Yeah.
because of his.
That's what you know. When
Still think
people-
Mayweather needs to fucking step up and fight Pacquiao.
That would be the fight of the
Oh, yeah.
If anything's gonna battle the MMA,
Dude,
I mean, that
that'd
could
be
be
the biggest fight in history
I watch
right there.
it, Pacquiao and Mayweather.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
That's come up with it.
I mean, he can retire peacefully. His legend is.
but then he can't sleep because he never fought.
Yeah.
Unless the money's real soft on his bed, because damn,
I can
he's
sleep.
he's you know.
He ain't that well off. That boy owes a lot of money in back taxes. A lot.
I can imagine how much money they're trying to take from him. Because
Exactly.
I mean, he.
hopefully he got it in the right place, a little hedge fund. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
50,
shit,
what's
he-
up, 50?
He evaded paying taxes for what was it? Shit, 8 years, 9 years.
And it can't be. It has to be someone he's paying that's fucking.
I mean,
Yeah, like
Wesley
not-
Snipes.
No, I
Fuck, he hadn't paid taxes in 15 years.
God, well, come on, Wesley. And that's been a lot of mega hits. That dude.
That's greedy, bro. That's just flat out
You
greedy.
know, in both sides, government and not, you know,
Yeah.
like they just come on.
That's what I'm
Taxing
saying.
period.
So like, another case in point, like this man works his ass off to be the best athlete he can, to get the opportunity of a lifetime, and he gets there. And like you said, you're asking about his shirt. At the end of the day, like on a subconscious level, he's really just like a billboard or an advertisement. Like
He
it's like
knows
prostitution. Like you know what I mean? You throw it out there, but at the same time, like.
yeah.
Shit, you know, of course I'm not me, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
So illustrated.
but he's still a fucking human. Like,
With the man
it's like we
for
are.
it,
Like,
drives, and
Yeah.
everything.
Who wears shirt? Damn, I feel like a prostitute.
yeah.
Fucking pick myself up and
Pick
kiss.
myself up.
Honestly, that's what I think about when like they get in the UFC and they got like all that shit. You remember when the UFC floor used to be all gray?
Yeah.
I mean, that it's so corrupt now because they're bought out by everything. You know, it can depending on what video games out for the week. You know, that'll be their thing.
It's like the first major sponsor of UFC was Affliction. You know, I don't even see Affliction around anymore. Around the UFC, they try to come up with their own you know,
They
fight
can't.
thing. And
They kicked Dan Henderson out, told
Yeah.
him that his shit couldn't be advertised in there. And then now that he knocked Homeboy, they're like, oh, well, you want to come back? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, that's shady shit. Like,
But it's believe me, there's an 80-20 deal in there. Like, okay, we take 20% of whatever you.
oh,
For
there
sure.
always is.
And
always
to
something
make
to
it,
do
they'll
with
never give you any. And you know, hey, but you see where their starts are, and why it's so that can't happen anymore, and that we just got to make it something valuable for you guys to sell your brand. I mean,
yeah.
don't hesitate on building that. So what do you think?
I don't have a brand. I kind of want to help build Rufus right
Hey,
now.
and
So
we love that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
believe me, you're gonna do that
I'd
just
rather
by
rock
doing
some
well.
shit until we
Yeah.
figure. I mean, now afterthought. That's our music. Like that. I want to. I want to make. We have tons of songs. Like we're supposed to go up on Sunday and record another CD. I'd love to make. Just another CD, and if you guys like the tracks, use it for commercials or whatever.
His
You guys
boy
have
Biz.
whatever.
Yeah, and that's why
We
I
want
told
my
my buddy.
beats.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
and we
mean,
want to form that. That's
this
gonna be something you guys are getting these artists together. Why not drop for $10? This is the Ray Garcia compilation on me. This is the 10 with mixed with everything, even a video of the fights. Why can't we sell that to the fans? And that would be something on how we could definitely help you guys get
you
it
do
going.
music and shit.
Lots.
My boys do.
And
You guys can do some shit together,
Yeah,
He's on YouTube.
that's what's up.
So it's a good thing. So where we're at right now is just now making it official. We need to cover footage, fights, set up gym time to do that footage and the interviews. We
I
just,
need to, because I need to just get back in team class. Like if I could, I mean, if we work something out, I can, meet you halfway or whatever. Like I just need the opportunity because I'm literally was paying like $500, like a week really, gas and memberships a month. It's like, it's I don't know, it's ridiculous, but at the same time, it's like, it's basically the best path you can go. Like I have good connects. I have legit training, legit sparring. It's like
you're there ready to, and it makes
Right.
sense. So it makes sense for you to remain and continue it on, and we will be working through all of that. And all we need to know is, can we create something together? And
Yeah.
just by you guys being here, we know you have at least, we have that for you guys. You guys did come and try to meet the opportunity. Now it's our turn. Ball's in our court. How can we help you? We kind of sit down, see everything we need, and then we work together. This is all going to be driven by you. All we need to do is get out what people want to see, what they want to support, and what they're going to feel connected to. And we know we can do that by just reaching out to them. And we got our other partners that are helping us do things that we can begin to imagine on this end, which is really blast. If we wanted a virus that, hey, I'm Freddie, come out and shut down Facebook. You could do it literally. And but we're really trying not to stay under the radar and not upset anybody that's gonna try to take our money at this stage.
Okay.
Which is, we aren't officially launched right now. Everything's gonna be, kind of a run, with everyone else. Right now we're selecting the ones, putting them up on all our prime sites and letting everyone see an example of what's gonna happen. And with that, you guys are starting this. So, there's opportunities everywhere for us to, really handle other things. Because main thing is family. We want the family. We want to take care of our family, and that is all our mission out here, at least in this whole Rufus, So we hope to get you guys going in that same path and helping where we can, which genders are never out of the question, but there's also many other things.
Yeah. Whatever. Dude.
Yeah, and
Like,
if
I'm
that's
down.
it,
I'm glad.
let's make it
People are
personal.
taking me seriously. You don't know how many just small-minded people. Like in Salem, my family's from Salem, so we rock a show in Portland. Come down here and tell people about it. Be like, really?
It's a
like,
weird
right.
situation
It's
there,
like,
how to get a crowd out and look at the
Yeah,
armory
man.
fights. We've done shows out here, we're just like, what happened? It's just, it's a hard, kind of thing to target in, but,
yeah.
once you're up there, people already can see what's going on. You're doing Riz, it's all connected to the music, the MMA. We're gonna produce a production that is just entertainment with the fighters. This is where y'all can come out to your swag, watch your videos. Sponsors want to see models on the runway. We're playing real music from people that are doing fight songs. You'd have to go do your little, press with the whole team. We want to dub this group something that, oh shit, this is the Northwest Elite or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But as other reasons are like, oh man, you hear about them, you see the video, then we start booking fights there or whatever it is that you need to keep it going, which could be, maybe you want to move out there and need a job to, we got it. We can hook you immediately while you're training up there to have a gig that's paying you. And all you're doing is real simple. Which what all these guys, simple in the sense that you don't need much to start up. We give you funding. We give you the ways to do it in a program. All you're doing is, can I buy these? And it's just your drive that takes you wherever you want to take it. But it's, if you guys are working hard for fighting, why wouldn't you apply that
Yeah.
to something that's gonna make you money and comfortable?
Word.
So leave it with that, and then after Thanksgiving, boy, shit,
Yeah.
it's a battle. We're gonna, the ball's on our court, like I said.
Okay.
So let us, don't hesitate to hit us up with anything. If you have an idea, something you want to do.
Yeah, I already gave him some what he needs to do.
Beautiful, and I think we actually did HJ's. We were doing some promos on it, and we were looking through the footage, getting to yours, so you'll see something else.
Yeah,
Next week. We're excited to see that piece, so we'll send it to the pound and everyone, and get your feedback and anything we can add. I think what we're lacking really is a lot of audio and interviews like we took today that we can really put behind it. And
Yeah, anytime you guys want to do any audio shit, just let me know. I got Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
And I think Riz hit me up with a track, beautiful intro that we can put and set it apart.
I got that CD on my truck.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, shit. I want to buy one really. So, how much are the CDs?
$5.
Yeah, shit. Let me buy one. Can you give me your copy of my new one?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just the one CD, but I got the other one in my house.
Yeah, I mean, let me buy a copy. Give it to me.
All right.
We'd like to buy a couple. I mean, we support all business, and if he's gonna be helping us like that, dude, I'm all about him making his.
And phones are just okay.
You just
I'll
have
hit
to
him up right now and have him burn off a few copies,
Yeah,
and I can bring it back out like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, or whenever. I want to make it as easy. If you see him on the daily, let me just buy your copy, unless you can't live without it. You know what I mean?
Got it in my truck right now. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That's what I mean. I don't want to take your copy and like, oh shit, what am I gonna ride to? Because I know I'm really that way too with some of my boys.
I'll get a hold of him.
Yeah, so do this,
I'll
and
just swing
even
by
if you
tomorrow
can
and shit,
email it
'cause-
to us, we just digitally, man, we'll take that and we'll give it a loop. So I'll give you some money before you got a 10 there? You got a 10? You got a 10 on you?
I don't
Yeah. Does he have a PayPal or anything?
No.
Well, tell him I want two.
I'll just
Yeah,
get the CDs and I'll hit you up and let you know. How many you want? 2, 3?
Give us 2 for now. We're gonna buy them for us and then 2 use as well, and we'll see who. I want the boys here and have them go around and give them a good listening party here. All right. Because these guys are great with music too. We all are connected to it. Everyone has their own sound in different rooms. They come, oh, what is that? Next day it's in their car. I'm like, hey, you didn't bootleg that, right? Hey man, this guy's trying to make money, so we got a little source here. As the buyers come in too, we're like, hey, check this out. What's on it? Hey, what's this? Come on, man, $10. As we're doing, so they support anything we're doing. If you guys have a product or something, we're trying to, we're there, man. Like the fights, they will be your number. You'll be selling tickets to us. I mean, as far as us coming and helping you with the numbers to get out there. So,
Make it a hell of a easier.
yeah.
Fucking beating the streets for that last fight, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck, 40 tickets in 5 days.
That's why you don't understand that the caliber of what that is doing in these companies. That's why we feel there has to be a better system to pay fighters that are green.
Well, they had it
especially-
set up where you go online and get it online and shit, and then we get a percentage off that, but
People still learn the
Shit,
code sometimes. They're like,
Yeah.
you gotta get it at the opportunity. You're
Yeah.
okay. So
that's when my crowd was so big. I was like, fuck, dude, everybody that I know fucking bought tickets from me. That's 40 tickets.
do they do fights in McMinnville?
No, it's been badass. They did though.
I don't know why. We got family out there that drives out to sell like softball and do a lot of stuff. So we're like, there's a lot of
You guys got family out there?
yeah.
What?
About- Well, we knew of some friends and way back in the day. And then McMinnville was we used to always go up there with the Hamiltons. I think they're on it. Is that the brother's actually living there, fighter, but I don't think he's still living up there. You said 1, 2, 3 maybe. In-law.
We're all family here.
Yeah. And with our family, we got 7, so we got about I think 40 people we can drive and take to. And be like, hey man, it's
Yeah.
do. So
I really just want to do some more stuff. Yeah. Just keep mine. Make sure you listen to that motherfucking thing. I'm for real, bro. You have no idea.
So what are you selling that or what are you doing? Why are you
No, we're not selling nothing. That's what we're not trying to be rich in the head. We don't know how to market. We gotta.
That's what I like doing. He says, throw shit on Facebook. $5 a CD for no CD, 40 fucking songs. Even if it's a show for Great Man.
What's the phone? 670?
I'm hungry. I'm just hungry.
You're hungry, Lynn.
There's some things I need to finish, but
So basic, were you able to adjust levels? Like,
Yeah, I was. I mean, I got everything, but when you
play back edit, you'll probably hear the static. So which we can actually, yeah,
Take out the.
edit that as well. That one was left recording while everybody was chatting and mumbling. I turned it on.
Did you get anything? Stolen?
Get any. I got some good audio from him. I didn't really want to do a video today, just in case.
Well, what do you what?
You know, like we have clips and things like that. Tommy Bailey. He's a definite character. I thought he was bigger. I thought he would be bigger. Really, I thought he would be bigger, but I like his drive. And I like that he said he's a rocker because he's down. He wants to, you know, he wants to help someone like that. The main thing is been doing so I probably wanted to see how it goes. And he totally Steve's called, but
Well, you know what? Let's see. He's totally.
you know what I heard? He's living on staying at friends' houses. Like he's working, so you know what's going there.
He's driven.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the music. Did he talk to you about the music?
But he's even saying that like that's just another book, you know. His main goal is to make money where we can save for his daughter, like in fighting, and if that helps him. But he's not opposed to doing whatever. Something like that makes sense. Let's have him do some shows or something. Or just some banners.
Here.
You think we can
Research. So,
just get these guys out of our way because I'm just waiting for them to stop. Oh, what do you think? Tommy, so that's our opening song already? I like
Yeah,
that.
you should finish up and then. Oh, can you be looking up some videos?
Who's that from? There's no videos.
Just wanted to see it.
That's it, man. So which is good because that's not too that's the only thing that he really wants us for.
When, you know what's funny is because I asked them, pretty much I asked them, what to do.
What?
Terry
What is that
we got you.
Hmm?
We got you.
called? So secret, right?
He was telling her the same thing, like how he, you know, was working there, doing the fight, struggling, wants to make it happen. And then, you know, she says, she goes,